Yo, thanks for coming out, everybody. Nice little crowd here. I appreciate it. So, stream time. Dragon, you have impeccable timing. Actually incredible that you hop in as I sit at my desk. That's very funny. Let's get started. So, I wanted to stream because we haven't streamed yet this month, and I wasn't sure what to play, and so I thought let's just mess with Vennominaga because I wanted to play a deck kind of like Dragon's, but I wanted to do it in a way that's different than what Dragon was doing. I could just play his list, but I feel like he's solved it. I like experimenting. Let's mess with something else. Also, how's the music? Will somebody please tell me if it's too loud? Also, last time we streamed, the music timed out for some reason and nobody told me. What's up with that? Thought we were friends. Anyway, let's do some changes. Make some adjustments. So, music must have been quiet and I didn't notice. It's okay. I think if we're gonna go for a sort of trap build like this, it'll be okay to cut some hand traps. You may notice this was missing. Probably don't need that. This was missing my beloved nib. Thanks for coming out, Code. Hey, Dragon. JFX, HFS. Marin, if you're still here. Hello, hello. Let's do some looking. Let's do some gaming. I think this month I might do the tier list video. That sounds like fun. I was too late through it last month. I would have taken longer to script and edit probably, so Dragon, his deck profile was perfect. Also, by the way, just saying, thanks a lot, Dragon. The deck profile's been awesome for the channel. Yeah, Code, you probably caught it, but my upload on the last day of last month, I believe it was a top 8 regional deck by Dragon, obviously, and it's been crazy good for the channel. I've gained so many subs, so thanks a lot for working with me on that, Dragon. Thanks for talking to me too. The audio is super deep fried, but I honestly think it comes out funnier in the video that way. No problem. I'm likely to do an IRL deck profile at locals tomorrow. That's awesome. We read our card. Yeah, if you do, feel free to put your video in the Discord, because I definitely owe you one for helping bump my channel in the old search race. Much apprecited. Say hello. What would be really cool, not that it'll happen, but what would be really cool would be to hit 500 subs, and then from there I can work on getting my watch time up, because it'd just be cool. It'd be cute to monetize. I think it'd be fun. I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I promise I'm not getting ahead of myself. I know this is a baby channel, but I'm still saying it'd be cool. Not that it's likely. Hello, first time catching. Hey, Via, thanks for coming. It's hard because sometimes I don't recognize people for their Discord name being different from their chatting name. Okay, so we've got Nib. What else do I want in here? I want to try out Mamba. I haven't played with Black Mamba like at all. I think I should. I still like Nightsword. I think I'm gonna keep Nightsword for now. No, I don't know. It's tough. Got inspired by yours and Dragon's List, and the deck is super fun. That's so cool. That's literally the best case scenario. I'm very happy to hear that. Very flattered. Let's play some dang royals in this deck. We have a lot of tools for resurrection. We have a lot of tools for milling. Serpent Strike offers a kind of subtle addition to that. Let's go with some Fenrir. Let's bump this deck count up a little bit, huh? Let's see where we're at. First, let's see how many starters are we playing, because 19 is the number Dragon was at, and I think that sounds pretty dang solid. Nunu might get bumped up. That's just where it's at for now. Yeah, I think like 10 people joined last week alone. My phone's been blowing up with the Discord, so that's been super cool. I know I'm not super active in it, but I kind of like the Discord as just a means for people to talk to each other. Like the videos are my way of interacting with everybody, but the Discord is kind of the way for people to interact with each other should they want to. Maybe I should be more active in it, but I'm just kind of not really. 3, 6, 7, 10, 13, 16, 17. We're a bit shy. Although 17 out of 45 is higher than 19 out of, isn't it? 17 out of 45 is 38%. 19 out of 50 is 38%. They're actually the same. I know they don't look the same, but they're actually the same. How many dark reptiles are we playing in here? Maybe it's worth playing. Nunu is a 1-card starter. Maybe I should play more Nunu than I do. Because we are running a lot more bricks than I usually do. And this is actually a really bricky deck. So we probably do want to dilute this count a little bit. 2 Nunu, probably at the very least. Let's do some kind of breaker. Dragon Swears by Droplet. It's a pretty good card. It's pretty alright. I think like, let's also do... Help me out. What do you think, chat? I could probably... Is this budget build or can you play Thrust? I don't have Thrust still. I could play with it, but I mean, you know what Thrust does, to be fair. To be fair, you know what Thrust does. You know he doesn't tend to play cards yeah. Yeah, I don't feel bad about saying I can't afford to buy me a playset of Thrusts. Poor gang for now. It's not by choice. Talent. What if we do something like this? What if we play like 2 talent, 2 droplet? Just... I slipped my enter. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I don't know. Any recommendations, team? Listen, you're already getting a Fenrir in a Dehalov deck profile. Count yourself lucky. We're also gonna throw in Promethean because I think it's a really, really cool combo. It's one that I wouldn't have found because I don't test with $20 cards that often. And that's a shame because it's a really sick line. So we're gonna go for that. Let's also go the Phoenix route. I don't know that it's the best. No, I don't own Promethean, but I am looking to get her specifically because recommendation 1, play a better. It's harder to, you know how when you read things, you can kind of read the whole thing at once. When you're streaming and when you're stupid, which I'm doing both right now, you don't really read the whole thing. You read it and then you comprehend it. So that jokes like that always catch me off guard. What else do I want in my side deck? Or not in my side, in my extra deck. Let me check my channel and look at. Also, thank you to everyone who watched the April Fool's video. It's really dumb, but it was really fun to make. So thanks for expending brain cells on that. Hello, I wanna view my video. I wanna see what a reminder of what Dragon's playing in his extra so I can add those things. Keshtira Fenrir. Oh, whale. Duh. Amblo whale. The dark is cool. I think the dark makes sense to play. We'll play the dark because of the Amnesia. Oh, that's funny. We're coming to the same conclusions. We're finishing each other's sentences. Does anybody have a preference? Is there any point in me screenshotting the deck list, or should I just not bother? I feel like it adds like an element, but maybe it just covers the screen and makes it more busy. So let me know what the feel is on that, and we can adjust accordingly. Let's get some duels in. Hi, first time too. Future snake biologist putting his passion into cards here. No way! That's so cool. That's genuinely so cool. I don't know if how long you've been around, Marin. Thanks for coming out. I have a ball python. I love my ball python. She is why I am so into this deck. That was the starting point of, I have a snake, they're making snakes, I want to play it. And then it got into testing it and really falling in love with it. And Ogdoadic really got me into playing a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh than I was. Because, also tripped on my keyboard. It's one thing to like playing Yu-Gi-Oh but not being able to afford meta decks, right? Then you kind of find the best thing you can afford, but that's not really for me. I really like having this niche I can fill and exist within. Oh wow, get in the boat with me. This is the worst. Oh, and they made me start Dragon. What is this? Come on. And you can't even, because I'm playing the same ratio. Well, that's not true. I'm playing the same number of starters, but I'm playing more bricks. I can't do anything, and oh, we win. I might need more cards in my deck. That was really bad. One sample is not enough, but it makes me already want to add more cards to the deck. Oh, we're at 50 though. Holy crap, we're at 50. How many bricks are here? How many bricks are here? I'm not gonna count Nib as a brick. I'm gonna count cards that actually do nothing in my hand. You do something. You do nothing. This is a brick. They were just by how consistent. Starter, starter, starter. We have kind of a lot of cards we don't want to draw in here. Made it. Hey, Shimali, thanks for coming. Oh, I'm sorry, Shumail. Misread. Is this in the spot I wanted in? Yes. Thanks for coming. Let's see if we can get an actual game. I'm happy we didn't have to play that one, because that would have been a really sad one to add to the win-loss. Haha, predicted first. 2 bricks, but 2 fossil dig. Which is a very nice card, because if this gets ashed, we are not unhappy. Here we can go for the Leos, and with the second fossil dig, we can go for straight up the Misk. I mean, that's Vennominaga. This deck already, yeah. We have the Misk. It's been a while since I played the... Thank you everybody for coming out, by the way. There's a lot more people than I usually have for a Friday night stream, so thank you. Was it useful me posting in the Discord? Message retracted, okay. I don't know what that was, but that's funny. Was that a good way to kind of mention that we're streaming, or did it not make a difference? Are the people that are here the people who would have been here? Here we can go for a send. Ooh, actually, I shouldn't send, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon the Animadorn and summon the Mega Corella, aren't we? So I should just deck then. It's just word salad because of my McDonald's internet. Is always a good idea. We'll go for our Misk play. I'm so greedy. Oh, I just saw a YouTube notification. That's awesome. How's everybody's day, by the way? I hope everybody had a good Friday. I think it's really cool. Something I never expected when... This is a good place to ash. This would actually be really sad for me if they ash. I just have notifications turned on. That's so rad. Thank you for doing that, of course. I think I misplayed. I think I gotta get the counter out. Kato, it's been a minute. Actually, I was missing you. I was wondering if you dropped out. Yeah. I think I think you boy didn't play this very well. I think it's time to get the counter out. Bink. We'll also get out the win-loss right away. No, man, I'm still here and still tormenting chat. Might be. Like I said, it's been a minute since I played this build. Hey, Julio, how you doing? It's Yubel. It's worse Mikanka. Am I right, brothers? No? Okay. Misplay. Should have set the daybreak in case they're maining the anti-spell. Common misplay. Maybe I should put a little solid color image behind the text we've got over the deck list. Rook. They're popping off, so I'm just gonna mess around on Google looking for nice images. That's a WebP file. Evo is actually so good. Not guaranteeing an end board is pretty bad. Just summon Vasky. I want to see some Venom support or a Venom archetype. I think Venom support is a really bad idea because then you'd just be playing a bunch of really stupid bad bricks, and we already kind of have to do that. What we need is consistency. I think new support is amazing. I think the fusion is crazy. I think it's really cool. Already got my Vaskys ready for the deck actually gets good. I got bad news for you, Via. When this deck takes off, it's not gonna be Vasky Turbo. Oh, no way. You're saying it's a counter to Yubel? Shut up. No way. There's no way this deck represents enough of the field, and that is way too bricky a piece of tech. But I'm not saying don't do it, because it'll be really funny. Oh, and this guy's out. We're so dead, team. We're so dead. Could be. Yo, if Vasky becomes the premier piece of tech versus tier 1 Yubel, I will eat my words. Having Snake Rain still a bad archetype still baffles me. I will keep saying, I'll keep beating this horse. Snake Rain is not as good as people think it is. Okay, but it's about to win us the game. I mean, not really, because they're gonna stop it. Yeah, that's a loss. Yubel is one of the best decks. I don't think that's true, JFX. I'm sorry to say. Okay, but top deck Snake Rain, yeah, that was a little funny. It was a little funny. All right, tiny bit funny. We're gonna mess with OBS a teensy bit. Oh, Angel, don't leave. I'm here. I'm just doing a thing. We're going second anyway, it's fine. It's fine. That's not a good image. I hate fake transparent PNGs. They're so annoying. Is there a way to detect these before downloading them? Probably. Probably. Snake Rain got that Beetlejuice power, just speak it. I literally always do that. I like to... Oh, we can actually nib them if they keep going. I wasn't paying enough attention, but we're definitely in nib range, right? Not Burbs. I want to see Ogdoadic become an actual archetype. I disagree, Kato. I think Ogdoadic is its own deck. I think Evol's an engine in Ogdoadic. I just don't want to see Ogdoadic become meta. I think that'd be not fun. Yubel is like 6th in the OCG right now. I don't know, JFX. I could totally be wrong. It's not doing anything in TCG. I don't see why it would be good in OCG either. We can nib them. Meta is unfun. I think generally I feel that way, honestly. I don't know if that's a very productive mindset, but I feel like whatever the top deck is, I feel like I hate it while it's the best deck, you know? Are they trying to normal something? They are. They'll still get the monster, but it's a little worse for them. Oh, the new support. Okay, might be. I haven't seen that. I've only played against the current support. Could they not tribute summon there anymore? Oh, it's because they no longer had. Infernal Grave Scrimmer and the new fusion are great. Okay. I started playing Ogdoadic because I was being anti-mana and it was funny. These are all sound bits of reasoning. We're gonna go for the Fossil Dig first because this is worse going second than going first than Snake Rain is. I don't even know if we Prospia. I think we wait, honestly. We can... Oh, duh. I don't have a Reptile. I'm new to Mamba. Plus the field spell is great. Okay, yeah, I can check out the new support too. It might be even better than the Ogdoadic field spell. The Ogdoadic field spell is why I want to make a... I prefer Ogdo as a rogue deck, at least. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not saying I want the deck to be bad. I just don't want it to be, like, broken. I don't want it to be busted, because I think usually that comes just straight up bad card design. I want to keep Trap Tracks, but I feel like with this deck, you have to give up on the Vennominaga part whenever you're not ahead. Which might sound like most of the time, and it probably is. But I just feel like it'd be irresponsible to... We could send with the Mega Corella here. We could also send the Night Sword, but this also sends Night Sword, which is really nice. We're sending Neff. Let's get this idiot out of our deck. A lot of people talked about my Reptile deck at locals. It was fun. You're like the clown. Are you saying I am or the deck is? Like we're like a party trick. Night Sword free summon. Yeah. I don't know why I said sword. That was gross. I apologize. Please forgive me. We're gonna try and set our singularity. I don't know what these are. I guess maybe the dodge thing, right? The banish burb. So is the line different then? Do I send? I know how bad it is. The terrible slow retaliation effect, how it doesn't help with consistency or starting your plays. The random tagged on milling effect. I love how bad it is, you said. Mamba? Are you using? I think Mamba's great. I think I was underappreciating this card, to be honest. I think I was slow on the uptake. I think here also we are safe to go for I was the clown, but I'll lend you my nose anytime. Do we? I feel like we still send Misk. We send, or do we send Mega Corella? Oh, the Ogdoadic field spell. Okay, thank you, Code. It's funny how all of those things line up with Mamba. Yeah, the field spell is insane. Yeah. No, I was mistaken. He was talking about the terrible field spell. The actual... One of my tiers in the tier list so far is Drink Coaster, and that's where the field spell is. I do not like that card. I can't believe they made that card. Yeah, Mamba's great, though. I totally agree. I just haven't gotten to use it yet, so that's why we're fixing it. I have to go for this next. It's weird that they have this field spell out, right? And not the flu field. It's broken, man. I don't know why it's mill. I don't know why it's opponent mill when the deck should be self-milling if it's going to mill anybody, right? That's crazy. Oh, I forgot to update this. I lost one. We're going to add a card to hand. We don't even need the... Naya. We could go for a Nunu. Let's go for Naya anyway. Oh, to trigger Amnesia. It should interact with both royals. We can actually... We have a lot of resources still. We have access to a couple mills. We have access to a prosp, so now I can dig for like a talent if I want to. We could go like full banish 6. It won me a game against some friends before we understood what an archetype meant. That's very funny. I love kitchen table Yu-Gi-Oh. Does anybody here have TTS? I have a Yu-Gi-Oh cube, a curated cube that's super fun. I would be down to play that on stream with people if people have TTS. I do this every time people kind of go crazy. I kind of just zone. Ignore the giant thing. It can't hurt you. It's not real. I want to know what that is. How is it that you like Tabletop Simulator but don't like Dueling Book? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. It's still my turn. Sorry, I stopped paying attention again. I can flip summon! Is this still special summoned? Even though it's... Like, does the game forget this was special summoned? Oh, wait, it doesn't matter. I just go battle phase and crash this into something, right? Gotta be. It's gotta be. It's special summon still. Right. In my head, it was all special summon monsters go to defense, but it's not that. It's just that that's what I do to play around this garbage. You die now. Crash the Avian. You already know it's on my mind. Nib putting in the work. Oh, I totally forgot about the battle effect. I was just focused on the fact that I wanted to get rid of the negate. Don't mind me. Doing my overlay at the worst time. Okay. I clicked my hand and I was like, game bug? Why game bug? Why cards no light up? So we just can't put stuff in attack mode. That's fine. That's actually not fine, is it? Maybe it's time for Ogdoadic to put in some work. We could just go full reptile at this point. Our graveyard has enough things in it. I'm a little tempted to just bring Nephilibus back here. I think we're gonna go full reptile. Ogdoadic, my boy. Neph here. I love Nephilibus's giant stats. We can get access to Daybreak, meaning we can access Mega Corella as well. This is the wrong thing, by the way. I did the wrong thing, ladies and gentlemen. I was actually playing around lose one turn, though. Oh no! Negate its effects during the turn the monster is special summoned. Oh no! That hits... Okay, I mean, they would have done that anyway. Let's go for a prosp. Let's go for a deep prosp. We're gonna give up a couple things here. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do some digging, shall we? Planet Pollutant actually seems good. Does anybody pay attention to the order they put cards back on the bottom of their deck when they do Prosp? No. They had everything. They had it all. Do I die? Not me. No, I didn't think so. Do I die for my transgressions? I mean, I'll get the hang of it. It's been a minute since I played the deck, like I said. But also, they got to go... No, we went first. No, they went first. Yeah, it's flu. They went first. They had a bunch of stuff. I definitely could have played better, but what are you gonna do? We opened the nib, so I even had an out to their first board. I just didn't do enough on the follow-up. Oh, sorry. I left the stream ugly. Not that anybody cares, but let's tinker a bit more with our overlay. What's that look like? I didn't even get to use Mamba because I held it too long. Immediately, I want that more to the left. That looks kind of ugly, don't it? But it's all right. It'll stay for now. I guess I'm just highlighting my misplays. That seems like a bad idea. We are super dead. Yeah, right. No, I do not want to rematch the flu player. Go figure. Misplaying on Vennominaga isn't good enough. Don't want to shock anybody. We're 0-2. Let's hide this for now. Just for now. Now, is the music gonna time out on me again for no reason? This is so exciting. I think this should be counted as a win because they were playing flu. I want to see more reptile support. Yeah, definitely more. I want to see more varied reptile support. I want to see reptile support that gets away from the graveyard. Even though that would, in a way, not be as good for Ogdoadic, I think it'd still be cool to see more reptile support do more things. It'd be cool, and you can't be a winner if you play flu. That is true. By default, they lose every duel. It'd be nice to see reptile become a proper type. I think it's kind of whack when a whole type is treated as an archetype, you know, the way Dino is. I think it's cool. I think it's easier to design for, but reptile end board card that isn't zero. Yes, this is my wish list on Santa. Reptiles playing with the Bannerstone would be a funny idea. No, I just want them to be more proactive in more ways. I think Reptilia and Melusine is super cool. I love that card design. I think Melusine, we were talking about a retrain of Venom. I think Melusine is the retrain of Venom, that kind of design I'd like to see. She debuffs the whole opponent's board, but it's not obnoxious. It's really interesting and unique. Kato, so activate Shifter, then Snake Rain. Let's go. Oh, that's so funny. I want to see Reptilian support. I'm working on a go second deck, but man, it's bad. That's so funny. What about Lancia, but for reptiles? A card that blocks banishing, but for reptiles? I don't get it. And we have no hand traps versus Snake Eye. I guess I don't run hand traps though, do I? Sorry, default response. We're gonna hold this. We're gonna hold until they do 5 summons, and then we're gonna release, and we're gonna see if that changes how they play. Our hand is all bricks again, by the way. Ice Barrier Lancia. Yeah, Ice Barrier Lancia would make sense. I was right-clicking. I'm right-clicking. Okay. I think reptiles are so heavily tied to the grave because they're essentially dino support right now. No, I don't agree with that. How are they dino support? Evoltile are dino support, but they aren't even dino support. They are Evolsaur support. We drew the best hand trap ever. Misk. It actually is like a disgusting card, isn't it? The new synchro that can special summon from the deck. Oh, Ice Barrier Lancia is a real card. Forgive me as a not Ice Barrier player, aka a person who plays Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh yeah, Melusine is great. I want to see the Starlight version for my snake collection. Oh, that's super cool. Are you a collector? I play Chaos Ogdoadic and I'd like to see more banished reptile shenanigans. Yeah, I think a Chaos thing would be cool. A banished light, dark, maybe like a Levianeer thing. Ice Barrier player here. Everyone point and laugh. Also, I'm sorry for your condition. I hope it gets better soon, JFX. Melusine is a Starlight? Wait, what? I didn't know that either, but I don't track Starlights. Are they cool? Okay, now we're gonna threaten Nib. Because on this next summon, that would be the best time to Nib. Hey, Elmo! Only on OCG, but yes. Oh, sure. Thanks for coming out. Good to see ya. We got a pretty busy stream. I think 14 might be my highest at concurrent viewer count. So thank you everybody for coming. This is super cool. We're kind of just talking reptile support. I definitely like the Ogdoadic support we've gotten, especially that last wave. Neff and Daybreak just feel so good. You play a casual deck and you're in chat with a streamer playing a casual archetype. Something like a link that can special summon the royals from the deck because, like I said in the Discord, they have good effects. They're just impractical. There's like secret Ogdobus and everything over there. Oh, that's cool. I've been trying out the Xyz armored package for my Ogdos and it's pretty good. Adds a steel monster and Xyz during opponent turn. Last stream you had 5 peak. Yeah, the streams don't get a lot, but I do appreciate everybody that comes. It's really fun to stream. Even streaming to one other person is fun. Maybe that just means I'm sad, but I mean, what can you do? I'm having a good time. Am I supposed to lie? But no, last stream was not my first and only stream. We stream a lot, so we definitely have had more than 5 at once. Okay, I don't see Birch nearly as much. I need to actually read this card. You can send 2 face-up cards you control, spec 1 Snake Eye from your hand or deck. This feels weird with the Flamberge already out. What does Phoenix do? Ew. Okay, it just synergizes with Princess, right? It was my first, I don't know what you had before. They're all, well, not all, some of them are private, but most of them are public and just left on as VODs on the channel. We have Snake Rain and Water Lily. This Flamberge did come from the graveyard, though. We could go for a Corella. Say psych. Let's go for a Mega Corella. Oh my god, no, what? What's happening? Oh, it's not a quick effect, duh. Why is there Burge? I know. That's what I was wondering. I don't know, team. Talent might actually be the next best move. Actually, Talent's gonna be great. If they make an Apo here, I'm so happy that we have Talent in the deck. Because we're in the main phase and everything. Honestly, I guess they couldn't. Could they? I was gonna say they should have shotgunned this, but could they have? Yeah, during your opponent's turn. They totally could have promoted the mask. No, she's during main phase. Never mind, duh. It has been nice taking a little break from the game just because I haven't had to play against this deck. I think I want more main deck support. No, I take that back immediately. I definitely want an extra deck boss monster for us to call our own, something that synergizes specifically with us. I think something that sends from the deck as cost in a way that, like, maybe like send a light or dark reptile like level 8+ from deck to grave as cost for an effect. Snake Eye, except they aren't snakes. So they did make the Apollosa. I am going to declare that I will take the Apollosa. They can send the Apollosa with the Birch, but that still deals with the Apollosa and doesn't do them much good. Let's put this here. Snake Sight. This is not a bad situation to be in. So we go 1, 2 for sure. If we send Snake Rain, Evoltile, Ogdo, Rika is crazy. Is it though? Like crazy because you've tested it and it's been proven useful? Or crazy because you're saying that because it sounds cool? I love stealing their Apo and forcing them to play through it themselves. Yeah, they're gonna be so annoyed with this thing that I didn't even put them through. What do you think of the new Rika? I didn't read the new Rika yet. Evol support will arrive soon in Master Duel. At least Lars was announced, hopefully Leos too. I'd imagine they'd release them both, but you'd think they would have released them a long time ago, to be fair. We have 2 of our back row just straight up in our hand, and I'm tempted to go for our Nephilibus here. I think I'm going to. So what do they even have here? They have this that I don't care about, and they have Princess and Graveyard, which I do care about, but can stop. We could unironically make a really big Vennominaga this turn. I kind of want to do that, but it actually probably makes more sense to go for a Royal. Hand our deck to the grave. I mean, they just recently released the Unchained stuff. It took so long. I really dislike how randomly long it takes for certain things and not others. What am I sending? They summon from the graveyard a lot. Let's go for the Amnesia. I don't use this card enough. And let's resurrect the Neph. Annoyingly, Ogdoadic really doesn't do much for most of them. Unchained is so fun to play, even against Snake Eye. I wasn't around during the Unchained being tier 1. Was it a cool meta? Is this a negate? Negate the activation. They're gonna imperm. Pretty diverse format. That's pretty cool. We could tribute off the Nephilibus here. And I think we will. I never liked it, but I think most people did. Yeah, I remember hearing good things about it. I just never played it myself. Excluding one annoying rank 7 early in the format, everyone knows who it is. Oh, was that Diabolos? Sorry, Dragon, don't mean to prove you wrong. What works for me against Snake Eye is just regular Ogdo hand rip. Don't say regular Ogdo hand rip like that's a normal thing. So... okay, Princess is out. I just had to get my bearings. Unchained Keshira per format was pretty good. Man, I really don't like those. I could make my own. After his ban, the format was amazing. I like Keshira after losing the Floodgate. Is it Rise Heart or Rise Heart? I would say it wrong. Either way, I like the deck. 2 monsters including a dark. We can just straight up make dark with the tokens. That's so nice. Let's do that. Make dark. Use dark. I'm tempted to steal this. In fact, I think I'm going to. Bam. Okay, Dark is funny. I could have summoned Amnesia first. That would have been kind of sick. The only dislike part of it was Arise Heart. Yeah, Arise Heart was really bad. I remember going to locals one night. Goodbye, board. I can still tribute the token, though. We can still play. Although we did use Daybreak. But we didn't use Nephilibus yet, so we can still play, unironically. Jet to hand. Yeah, they should really have nothing left here. This is the Imperm column. Not that... it could matter, because if I put Serpent Strike there, it'll cut me off. If this is like an Ash, that'll be so sad. Are you a fan of any of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime? I watch a lot of anime, but I don't watch a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, mostly because it's so slow. 5Ds is what I grew up on as a kid. I watched the other ones, but 5Ds is like my favorite. I don't think you've ever heard you mention them. Yeah, I don't talk about them because I like 5Ds a lot. 5Ds is a blast. I think about that opening constantly. It lives in my brain so much more than it should. What can I resurrect here that actually does something? I can resurrect anything I want because this was made using Serpent Strike. 5Ds and GX are the best. I like the original series. I like GX. I've never seen Past. I liked Vrains. I related to a lot of it. I heard Vrains was a more mature take on Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know how true that is, but I was intrigued by that. I thought that sounded cool. One, two. Yeah, I guess we just summon Ogdoadic here. Or try to. We can make another body, but we need one more body. Pure Ogdo kind of works against Snake Eye since they add from deck also. I mean, everything adds to deck. But yeah, they do resurrect. Vrains is good until the last arc. That's really cool. Honestly, if something can be good for that long, that's a pretty good sign. I am HO. It's nice having Ogdoadic in the main here. 31 is a really nice number to just straight up have access to at all times. I'm still not 100%. Only the first half of the last arc was bad, honestly. That's cool. The last arc is really short. Here's something weird, I guess. I complain about Yu-Gi-Oh! Being too long. I've been watching One Piece. I finally was convinced to try it. And I'm on episode like 170 after I had said to my friends, like, I'll never watch this show. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Reading. Help. Oh. Okay. Branded, for instance, doesn't really add from the deck. They set every deck adds. Some decks do it more than others, but literally every deck searches, I think is fair to say. I kind of want to make an Echidna here. In fact, you know what? I think I'm just going to. One Piece is great. I couldn't believe how good the character writing is. Everyone has a motivation to be part of the crew and a motivation to do their own things, and I think those are both really cool because I had seen the women designs like Nami and Robin from later parts and I was really not into it. I was really turned off by how they looked. Watching One Piece in 2 months was a great time. That's disgusting. That is so crazy. I was thoroughly turned off by how One Piece's women look in the later seasons, but honestly, in the early parts in the East Blue, they're just characters. Holy crap. I was kind of just clicking button, but we're actually able to play our way into a slicer here. And we've got this, we have so many resources. Holy crap. This is awesome. We're grinding. We're grinding. Are you proud of me, Dragon? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I can make one more resource hit the board. I think with that, we'll just go for a King of the Feral, honestly. Using the Night Sword. This is all after getting nibbed. Yeah. Man, I never touched One Piece before. I don't know. I almost want to tell you not to, because I'm in love with it. It's really good. I like it a lot. Here's the thing, right? There's no rule that saying you have to watch every episode of One Piece. You can watch arcs just on their own. Black Mamba can't target link monsters, right, Dragon? / anybody who's smarter than me. Because if Black Mamba... It can't. Okay. Then in that case, let's just add a Naya. What is even left? Okay. 3, 4, 5... We're golden, you know? We're just in a good way. Slicer, do some alien things. Search the PPV. This is so funny. Link. M-frame. JFX, I don't want to alarm you. I know that they can't be in defense mode. That wasn't really what I was asking. I was asking about the wording of the effect. I was not confused about whether or not they can go to defense. I'm also happy they didn't go for the other thing. The target and put in back row spell. They are sending. They are summoning. They're gonna add, they're gonna chain. Taking long to be released. Yeah, it really is. We will get our free Serpent Strike trigger because a lot of people don't run Subversion. I feel like it's good. I'm sure, I play the decks I do and I build the way I do, but I feel like it'd be good to main it. I don't know, it seems weird to me. It seems like a card that would be nice to have around if you have all this searching already. But I suppose part of the strength of Snake Eye is the low number of bricks it's able to play, right? We're gonna send a card to the grave. Let's just straight up send Aaron. I had planned to send it with the Naya, but we can use Naya as Serpent Strike fodder. You need to be able to fully resolve it to activate it. Thank you. That's what I was asking. My grasp on the rulings isn't always the best. Though I would argue they don't always try to be comprehensible and understandable. We could summon out Neffy here. I can facilitate that easily. I don't need to force it. This Naya actually doesn't help a whole bunch because it's the wrong type to bring back the Nephilim. I've been maining Subversion in Rescue Ace since release. That's awesome. They have a tuner. They can't really play through this though, can they? I guess they just make a big link. What do they make? Phoenix. Princess is back in their graveyard, so I do need to watch for that. They're also just running out of extra deck. They use a lot of stuff. It's so good in decks that can already push through boards. Are you running it without Snake Eye stuff, JFX? You're just playing Subversion? Not that I disagree with it. That's just definitely uncommon, right? Yeah. I guess they're just Typhoning as a wall. Bro, we can out Typhon. Good top deck. Good top deck. Oh, I want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only the reptiles that are summonable using a light as well. I want to make the Vennominaga, but I feel like the Amnesia is pretty good. Imperm. Ooh. Rescue Ace with just Diabell Star. Okay, that's cool. Is that like a... as a budget engine? Is that the reason you're playing like that combination of cards, or you just think that's the best? Just curious. We could go for a Nephilibus's summon here. I think we will, because we don't... Which sets it? Yep. I know what Diabell Star does. Give me a break. I'm playing against the deck right now. I started this conversation. Oh, actually, this was fine, because either monster they destroyed got me to where I wanted. Can't activate that, so I'm not going to bother. This does beat over my guy, which isn't my favorite thing. We have no back row left, but we could still set up an Amnesia and just crash into this, to be honest. Oh, that's nice that we don't even have to use Curse. So if we did... They can just keep doing this Promethean, which is really annoying. God, this card's frustrating to be against. I really don't like Promethean. I feel like she's totally a problem card, but maybe not. Ogdoadic level 8 Xyz, rank 8 Xyz that can negate one face-up card. No, I don't want negation. I don't think that's what we need. That'd be good, but if you crash into Rage... Oh, Raging comes back. It was in my main DB grind after Blind second Spiral slowed down. These are all good points. Although Underworld Goddess outs. I think I have to go. I think I have to go into Amnesia. Then we gotta crash it. No, I can't crash it. You just told me why I can't. Dang it. Oh, this sucks. I can't really do much in this position. I mean, we already have a lot of gimmicky monsters. I don't think a traditionally good one would hurt. I'd just sit on Amnesia. They can't Princess Revive later because of her. If you crash, they easily OTK you. Yeah, that's why I didn't... That's why I didn't crash. We are going to get our free mill. This seems like a good time. Zoha is kind of awesome here too. Getting him in circulation. But let's send the Nunu. That way we have it in case we draw into another level 4. We can just straight up... Oh, I like this. Let's summon our Neph now while Princess is on the board. Because now we have a little bit of counterplay around it at least. Ready was rank, not level. It's not a big deal. I knew you meant. When I came to Yu-Gi-Oh, I had a rough time getting to differentiate from Xyz ranks, synchro levels, link rating. I've been with Yu-Gi-Oh for a long time, so they weren't hard for me to get adjusted to, but I suppose I can see that being hard if you play a game where things are a little more straightforward, a little less convoluted, for sure. God, Promethean does so much on its own. Tell you what, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. They stuck my Nephilibus in my spell trap, and they took my Mega Corella. Got it, Dip Boy. See ya. Tell Deha. Thanks, Kato. Thanks for coming. An Ice Shade Gimir for Reptile could be cool, offering protection. Yep. No, I guess we could use like a good card. It's just a straight negate feels so boring. They get a Barone. Is that really all they're gonna end on? A Barone? For real? True, but how do we summon? Well, I mean, they would just... Why don't you end on the Bug Ogdoadic more? I don't know what that means. Big? You mean? Big. Which one? For me, Synchro level 10. It wouldn't be a Synchro level 10. It wouldn't literally be that same card. I think they just meant the effect. Exceeds 10. They didn't mean a level 10 Synchro. That would be really boring to just print the same card. They're gonna kill whatever I bring back here, so why don't we go for this? Ogdoadic is crazy. Ogdoadic outs your own board most of the time. I don't think that's a good thing. Do they Barone negate this? They don't, but they do Promethean. I guess at least we get to eat the Barone, because they will lose all their monsters. Yeah, but if you could just set up more from the grave. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't think Ogdoadic is a reliable end board piece in general. No, they don't mean Gimir. They mean a version of Gimir, not Gimir. I thought. Yeah, and I should Gimir for Reptile. They don't literally mean run Gimir. Hell no. I literally can't do anything versus this board. Ogdoadic a rank 8 that does something when tribute would be cool. Oh, also a Nibiru barrier. Yeah, that's cool. That's a really subtle idea, because tributing is obviously something Ogdo does, but also it's a way that Nib interacts with us, and Nib is a really big killer of the deck, so it'd be GG, he says. Oh. I mean, that would have been a loss for us, but they had to go for time probably. Well, I'm tired, so bye. Thanks for coming out, JFX. Good night. Or goodbye. I guess I don't know. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging. We did it. We bored the Snake Eye player into leaving. Ogdoadic beat. Good night. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not super into having the high levels, just because our deck is already inherently bricky. I think I'm gonna try cutting these guys out. Tier 0, let's go. I think maybe Ogdoadic is the one that I'll still keep. Honestly, I wonder if this kind of build would be better without Leos, since we're already running a big chunk. Branded who? Kashiro what? That's what I'm saying. I haven't used Black Mamba at all. I suck. Am I able to turn off that notification noise? The answer is yes. I just don't know how. Also, we're definitely not counting that last one as a win. There's no shot. Maybe the issue is that I don't have enough going second stuff, too. As I draw all my going second stuff. What do we lead with? I guess just this. I think we're gonna shotgun the 6. Dark maybe can come out of the deck as well. 4, 5, 6, sure. What do you got? Nothing. And a bunch of Bubkiss off the top. Though honestly, Mega Corella does something at the very least, which is a lot better than the nothing the rest of our hand does. So let's put down the Fenrir. We will go for the search because they don't have Droll. They would have used it. Pick up another Fenrir. Our hand is so full. Our hand is girthy. It is well fed, corn fed. Go for Mega Corella. Use the effect, tribute itself, send a card. Easy to summon Xyz monster, Ogdoadic that prevents Nibiru would be nice. Your opponent cannot tribute monsters you control for the rest of this turn, or something. Yeah, that could be something. It might be a bit too specific in that form, though. Our Singularity is around now and live, which means at the very least we have a Lars. It's looking like we're going to be ending on a Lars Fenrir, which I'm totally down for. Activate the Archosaur, pop. You add the Naya. And here we go, we're rolling. From that hand, we were lucky and we got our Prosp off, and now we're able to keep rolling. With the Daybreak, there's even a world where, if only we were able to set up the Vennominaga here. We have the tools. We have the means. We're missing tokens though. The Daybreak gets us there through it all. If they have Nib here, it's unfortunate, but what am I gonna do, you know? Bam, bam. Ooh, this was a misplay. Actually. Now we have to use one more extra monster. Yeah, I think because I don't think Konami wants another quick effect Omni Negate, at least now, because, yeah. Especially with how they've been designing cards, they haven't, Skull Guardian's like the most recent thing to have that style effect. I don't think Konami, and I don't think the player base in general really likes excessive negation and boards. They're not the most fun to play through. This was kind of fiddle-faddled, and we still are ending on something all right. We've got the Planet Pollutant. Yeah, I would love something that's locked to us, though. Something reptiles get that's actually good, that helps, would be so nice. It's funny that Trap Trek synergizes with Imperm, too. There's an argument for playing Imperm in the deck. At least at one. I like this music. I think it is... Yeah, it's by Game Chopped. It's Zelda and Chill Trilogy. It's just a really long... music. And it's cool. I like the concept of an Egyptian curse. Something like you get your cards negated, destroyed, or attributed. Has a bad effect for their turn. I guess we set the trap tracks just so it's live. I think making a monster or Omni Negate before 5th is quite hard for Ogdo, even though our deck can play past, it's not ideal. So we're gonna try not shotgunning these effects. I had been doing that, but I think, okay, it's probably branded, right? Do we not just go for Do we not just go for Lars though? Yeah, it's like Zelda. Oh, see, I heard Spirit Tracks a minute ago. What were we at? I don't know. I feel like I should set up the Lars, but maybe there's no need. We can actually stop. Are they trying to bait the Ash? Yeah, it could be. We could straight up stop an Albaz trigger by killing the Albaz with Planet Pollutant. So that's an argument in its favor for not shotgunning. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? This guy plays slower than I do. Yeah, we've got a lot here, actually. We've got the double Lars, we've got the Fenrir, and we've got the you cannot do things plus a nib at the end of it all. After all that time, you're just gonna do Wanted? Are you for real? Yo, actual Fluffle. I wish. Sabers then Wanted. What is this man on? I've made Barone before. Fit summon with the aid of tuning. Add satellite synchron at level 8. They added Sabers. I really like Punk for that reason, for setting up the Barone early. And yeah, I think setting up an Omni is really, or slash monster to get early is really important. Toy vendor. This is cool. I think it might be time to go for the Planet Pollutant though. Told you. I thought that was Cope, but no, you were actually just straight up right. They're just on actual Fluffle. Kill the Diabellstar for no particular reason. In defense with you. We're not getting much value off the Fenrir, but honestly, it just being there is fine. Trap Tracks also dodges targeting. Your Chimera is not gonna work, buddy. Sorry. Chain. This is really not a back row heavy deck either, so there's no pressure to make the Lars. All it really does, they're gonna try it again. They're gonna try it again. Fuse again, it'll work this time. I promise. I love the Fright for Fusion artwork. It's so random. It doesn't have anything to do with the archetype other than it is toys, and they are toys. Tiger, they're going for the pop. Target cards on the field, up the number of fusion monsters, destroy them all. It's not gonna work. Why game bug? Chimera being untargetable is gonna be annoying. Not if they out it for me. Not if they out it for me. They straight up had no idea what was going on, right? They had no clue why they couldn't play the game. They just didn't bother reading. Oh, that works. I love all the Spyro motives on fusion spells. Yeah. We've had some long games. Game bug. White card no work. Why game bug? Another option is having a field spell. SS Golgonda and Satherian Reptile make Photon Lord, then make the Ogdo combo. Yeah, that's kind of cute. That's kind of a lot of cards, though. Let's start Naya. Because this way, this beats Droll. We actually have the Daybreak as well. Tier 0 meta threat Fluffle Snake Eye bows before Ogdoadic. We're gonna do this. I don't see a reason to do the Zoha, so we're not gonna do it. They're also not stopping me. What do I want? What do I want? We have a lot of stuff here. We might be able to set up... We have the trap tracks, so we might be able to set up the Vennominaga summon. Let's put this down. That way we can capitalize on any hand traps they do from here on out. Except Nib, I suppose. That would be the exception. It's really funny this is up to. I was gonna say 3,300 defense was definitely be a bother, but never mind. Yeah, that definitely would have been hard to deal with, but they just outed it for me. They just didn't... They felt bad, you know? They didn't want me to have to deal with something like that. Go bam, bam. Summon you out. Go wham. Summon you out. Pick up some cods. Get the planet pollutant. We're actually gonna hold it because we do have another trap card. Here we could just search 3. Is that worth it? I guess we don't need anything else, so it's kind of a might as well situation. I'm definitely not utilizing the princess engine to its fullest. We could have done that here with the Daybreak. I just kind of didn't. Oh, wow. I mean, we just overextend, right? We already lose to Nib anyway. NXC's Ogdo with tribute and target protection for your episodes would be godly. Also, he searches 1 Ogdo card. There are far more broken cards. Let's send this, this, this. Ooh. The Nunu's pretty good. I'm already sending the Night Sword. I'm sending the Vennominaga. Although there's no reason to after I got rid of the trap tracks. I love overextending. You. Let's do it this way. Do I want the free Night Sword? I do. Do I accomplish anything with that Night Sword? I don't. Let's send you. This will summon Neff. We are snakes. We literally move overextending. This is so much further beyond what was necessary for the turn. We are reptile locked, so we can't do a lot more from here except establish... I guess we search for the Mamba? I miss Alert. I miss Alert too, Code. I guess I could always reincorporate the card, but it just doesn't seem great to do that. Let's bring this guy out. I don't really want to use him, but whatever happened to that guy? We're gonna go even further beyond. Oh, this is just another body. I didn't fully comprehend you can just summon this. I thought it had to be the targeting thing. We still haven't used this? Are you serious? Oh yeah, I mean, how nice would a proper boss monster be here? Duster. Ew. That forces this. At least it's something we can respond with, you know. That isn't the end of the world. Losing a Serpent Strike, losing out on a Raigeki. That's okay. Gold Sark. All right. I guess that does activate beyond the realm of Zerol. Flu. Why? Why again? At least it's not gonna work. Is Mamba big enough to beat over Flu? It is. They surrender. All right. The redemption. The redemption. We got a win. And we actually played all right. Not crazy good. Flu player's desperation for starters has reached the point of running Gold Sark. What's a good rank 10 XCs as of now? You can promote a 10 into Libe and just go for big damn. I don't know. I don't know rank 10s. Veldroth's not out yet, is it? I mean, is hand. Do we just go 3 here? Out in like 3 weeks. Yeah, but not out yet. Ogdoadic or Rika? Let's see. Never Rika. I spit on it. Whoa. That's funny. Oh, what was that flex? Do you see that reveal? The Vennominaga. I like the snake rain, but I feel like we don't need it. I feel like the fossil dig is better. Number 1 Rika hater, not birds again. I don't hate it. I just wish it was better for Ogdoadic. That's all. And I'm tired of people asking me to try Rika. Oh, I forgot. I've got to look at the new stuff. I saw one of them was a back row pop Link 3. I thought that was super lame. That seemed really bad to me, which I know is going to be really popular. People are going to be really happy about that. They have Imperm or Veiler or Miscellaneousaurus, perhaps. The best hand trap. Juggernaut Libe can be used with Vennominaga to OTK. I mean, that's just Libe doing all the work at that point, though, isn't it? We're going to send this because even if this fails, we can just do the curse line still, and it's all right. This time we're thinking ahead a little bit. Summon our Archosaur. Use the Archosaur. I have all the stuff for a Vennominaga deck. I've got the trap tracks and stuff. So I could play this at locals. That could be kind of fun. We'll grab this. We'll be using this to... I wish there was room for a Tyranno. I would really like to run... So we can put Vennominaga in the graveyard. We could actually establish the Vennominaga. Do we go for that? We have Singularity online. Let's do the funny thing. He's okay. It's just a going second alternative to the Encycling Theory who's better going first. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate having some utility. It's just kind of boring. And also, a Link 3 that outs back row. Like, oh, I misclick. Oh, misclick. I cry. Looks like they have interruption anyway. Oh my god. Masquerena, save me. This guy knows what's going on. Come to the stream. Oh, I'm so sad. We were cooking. We were cooking. It's just a really bad misclick. What do you think of the main deck one? Let's go look at it right now. So unlucky. Thanks for coming out, Ozzy. I was cooking. I had something going. I just messed it up. I was in a hurry, so I clicked the wrong thing. Want a rematch? Maybe. let's check out this new Raika card first. So Raika no Hime Janome. So you can discard this card, cost, spec 1 insect, plant, or reptile from your hand. That seems good. You can, if this card is banished from the hand or graveyard, you can activate this effect during the end phase. Draw cards equal to the number of insect, plant, reptiles you control with different types. Okay. End phase draw, I guess. It's an insect, but it looks like Kusarigama. I don't know. I mean, do you want me to say it? I still just think it's weak and boring. I don't like it. This guy lets you banish monsters from your graveyard, target that many spell traps. I like that it's that many. I thought it was 1 pop, so fair enough. It can pop 2 things. That's kind of cool. I just don't like it. They link climb into nothing. It's gonna be about, stop hating, stop liking fun. It's gonna be about the out of archetype stuff they end on. You know, if the insect and plant end board is good, then cool. The new Raika is good because you already have banished a random Raika, and now they just draw 3 extra cards. You draw 3 extra cards next turn. You know, it's not the same as drawing 3 cards now. Let's not get carried away. Draw 3 cards is very different than what this says. It's still good. Drawing 3 cards is good. And lingering effects like this are really annoying and powerful usually, but this still doesn't change the way the deck plays. Yeah, draw 3 for hand traps. Yeah, that's just Gamba. This is good for the tier Andes out there. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. It's not exciting to me. It's not a reptile, so it's losing extra points there. With full armored Xyz trap, I've been summoning Din in case I get Regeki'd or something. Tornado Dragon. I mean, you're not gonna get Regeki'd. Wait, let me pull the numbers. Okay. What do you mean? You don't like a link through that eats up all your resources to pop back row? Hater. Yeah, I don't know. The link 3, I point, they all look the same. Sorry, racist. It's a reptile! Never mind. Card's busted. Archetype's good again. No, I still don't like it, but I appreciate that it's a reptile, even though it looks like a robot because it's modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And everything's a robot. I like the link 3 for giving back row reptiles. I read that out of order. At least he looks sick as heck. Yeah, he looks really cool. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good addition. Ozzy's back, which is something the deck lacked. I mean, most decks lack it, to be fair. Most decks don't have back row removal, I would say. Now I'm tempted to throw together set it's TCG cards only. No, it's not. Wait. No. TCG, OCG. Oh, it's banless TCG. Am I missing something? It's banless TCG. They're too new. Oh, I see. I like the effect, I just don't like that he's at my valuable graveyard resources. Yeah, that's definitely pretty costly. Yeah, I still like playing TCG banless. It's better practice for me since it's the actual format. Quote unquote actual format. I know people don't always play meta. I obviously am not, but it's still a good metric for what people could actually play. What's happening? With the current hand trap ratio, you have a 90% chance to draw at least 1 hand trap. I don't not believe you. I'm just not that stoked about an end phase draw at least 1 hand trap. That's the best way to put it for me. If that's what the deck gained from the new support, which is what it looks like it gained, that doesn't make them good or exciting to me. Imagine a zombie archetype that banishes all from the graveyard for bad effects. Oh wait. I think zombies are cool. I would like to build a zombie deck. It just seems like they're a bit power crept, a bit past their prime. This is a very active chat we have today. This is fun. We won the dice roll. We are going first. We have double fossil dig. Life is good unless they heckin' droll. Then life is bad. Second fossil dig is active. Gimme that misc. Zombie vampire Xyz. I don't like zombie vampire. I wasn't a big fan of it. Even this is a misplay if they have Valor kind of ghosting right now. Should be fine. But I drew 2 fossil dig 2. It's a mirror match. Sorry. Just says sorry. Let's send the Mega Corella here. Nice, nice, nice. I have zombie vampire tier limits opponent. It was GG. I didn't know it was tier, but anyway. I mean, yeah, but that's why I don't like vampires. You're just giving your opponent free stuff. Add this to hand. They just dump their hand to make a mediocre board. I feel like I've heard this joke before. We might actually be able to get this Lily online just through our normal plays. We'll see. Elmo, you should go into every duel assuming it's tier. Have you seen what this player base likes to play? We cultured few who wish to play Snake Time. We are the minority. This game is about robots and waifus. Just overextending, don't mind me. Tiaramen strongest. Tiaramen strongest indeed. In Tiarament we trust. That's 1, 2, 3 we can get in the grave. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get our Daybreak online here. We just have to use our Echidna to do it. Did seriously, Ogdoadic end board and grind game is 10 times better than zombies? That's not a good thing for zombie then. Listen, I'm not trying to hate on my boys. I love them, but they're not the peak of consistency. I don't zombie vampire much anymore, not if the Ogdo hand rip. Why do you keep talking about the Ogdo hand rip? Wouldn't the Bellstar engine be good to get on Mega Corella? No, I mean probably, but I'm a budget player. I have to pay rent. You know, if you can afford it. Yeah, we're not out here. I'm not out here at least buying the Dia Bellstar engine. I don't even know if I want to play it, even if I could, to be honest. We need Zombie Rain, but even then you neg 3 just to get it out. Yeah, Mega Corella is really just not the best starter for Evol. Mega Corella is, if you're not familiar with this line, which you might be, Ozzy, forgive me, but Mega Corella is there as the best of the worst. It's the best Evol tile. Is a literal Ogdo card, like, hello? What do you... It's a literal Ogdo card? What are you talking about? You can't just summon... Are you talking about Aaron? You can't just summon an Aaron and call it the Ogdo hand rip deck. That's not a deck. What am I sending? You fools are... We just send... Neff, I suppose. I've played some pure Evil and it's kind of bad even there. Right. Let's get the Vennominaga in the graveyard. Because then we can get the Vennominaga out of the graveyard. While you tripping. How am I... Explain. Please. Explain to me how Aaron being a card that can hand rip equates to an being the Ogdo hand rip deck. I'm all ears. Wait. Board's not bad, by the way. Why are you on the Venom boss? Read the stream title, Ozzy, if you're still here. We could go for a princess. You! Okay. Let's see. Do we Promethean? Because with Whale... With just say Aaron. What? Target link 3, you graveyard spec it. This can recur Slicer. That's so funny. So I'm taking a long time to pick. Crazy how Promethean is so good that it's played in Ogdo. Well, that's some tech. You should watch my most recent deck profile. Dragon Soul created a top 8 regional deck, kind of revolving around Promethean. I'm just trying to decide between it and Apollosa right now. I might be able to have both. Let's do this. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Summon you. I'm locked into fire, but with you, I can bring this out. Which means we just have to link this thing off into a fire. Into Whale. So now we have Promethean in the graveyard live. Ogdo hand rep, Ogdo send, Ogdo board wipe sounds much cooler, bro. You know, as a lifelong D&D player, I should have known that rule of cool would be your end argument, Elmo, and I concede. Yo, Promethean's gross. Promethean's a dumb card. I am genuinely disappointed that we're just not pulling off the... Well, actually, this is kind of the best case scenario, though. We're playing a Vennominaga deck, and we didn't hit the gimmick, right? We missed out on the ability to even do the Vennominaga, and so we're able to just do something else. That's kind of the best thing we could do in this scenario, isn't it? Scrap Factory. That's not the card I thought I was gonna see. Although it is funny how Promethean just kind of benefits them. Ooh, hang on. Hang on. I should have made a Masquerena at some point, shouldn't I? To bring back the whale. That totally would have been the play. Let's go for the pollutant here. They've committed the normal summon, but nothing else. Factory. I did pop a monster. You can spec 1 scrap from your deck. That's totally fine because we've got the setup we do. Ambler Whale also gets bigger for each link in the graveyard, which I didn't even account for. We can princess that. There's no reason to. And princess activates if a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, meaning just like Amnesia, we can trigger this by summoning from our own. I think you should make room for Imperm. I think we should play at least 1 Imperm because it synergizes with Trap Tracks. I agree. Scrap Yard, second Fossil Dig into the next Raptor. Yeah, I think our opponent's not going anywhere from here, which is right where we want him. Also, just realized this is a Terminator reference. That's cute. Scrap Factory's art. Is that what you were thinking too, Code, or you just think Imperm is a good card? Just curious on the thought process. It's just really great in general. It doesn't turn on talent, can be called by, yeah, I agree. I think it's just a really solid card. We need more going second anyway in here, it feels like. That's ew. Any card sent from field to graveyard is banished instead. I hate seeing that. Get that out of here. Best hand trap of the format. I think Nib is my vote for best hand trap. I would have liked to use the Singularity during their turn, but I guess that's not allowed. Let's do this. TCG format. Wait, what's the question you're asking here, Elmo? TCG format? I'm actually not sure what you're asking. I kind of just click button. And I think we have lethal. Oh, this is so funny. Into attack mode. And this just says any card sent from the field. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I can actually send anything here. Anything I would like. Let's send the Naya. I'm so stupid. I'm actually so dumb. My brain is very smooth. Not gonna lie though, a Savage sounds pretty good here. Oh, no it doesn't, because reading. It's a hard thing to do, alright? Let's just go battle phase. I think we have enough. We definitely don't. I can't count, I'm sorry. We definitely have exact lethal. I knew that the whole time. GG. Well played, Ozzy. Thanks for playing. Let's go ahead and find some room for... It does help that we start winning some coin tosses. Math is hard. Master Duel has the like press for all like total attack button. I just don't use it. I should. It'd be good for me. What if we just played 3 Imperm? Now we're a trap deck. Math is hard. That's a good. This is why we're at 51. I wonder. Actually, maybe I should think twice about being at 51 like this though. How many starters do we even have? Because now our deck is pretty diluted again. Is Trap, yep. So Trap Tracks gets you to Rise, and then because Trap Tracks popped the Vennominaga, that's the combo. The Rise remembers that and then can summon the Vennominaga. So the Trap Tracks is both how you reach your Rise and how you trigger it, which is like a really, it's the best way of doing Rise, which is pretty sad because it's really clunky. But yeah, that's what it's for. Huh. Mamba is cool though. I do like this card. I'm just taking a look at my list to see if I want to cut anything again. Honestly, I think it's the Nunu, but then that cuts down a starter again, and that kind of defeats the whole point of... What do we have for starters? These guys... I just deleted something. Dang it. It was just a Fenrir. How about we move the Vennominaga to the side just in case? I'm mostly just playing Master Duel. At least this format, I think Nib is the best. Only second to Maxi. I mean, Maxi is... Yeah, but that's why Maxi's dumb. I think moving Vennominaga to the side defeats the point code. Because at that point, you might as well just say, why not just cut the card, in my opinion. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 16 starters, which I don't like out of 50 cards. It's not enough. Which means we either need to cut the card count. Maybe the 2 droplet come out. How about you just cut the card? The deck would be better, unironically. Oh, this is a starter too. I missed it. This is like half a starter. No, it's not, because if you have access to a dino, you're just going to summon the dino. So this really isn't a starter. You are 80%. Oh my god, you are at 87% if they are 1 card starters. Yeah, when I say starter, I mean 1 card starter. And we are not at 87% for 1 card, for a 1 starter per hand at this ratio. I don't believe. Oh, Fenrir, I don't know. Fenrir is weird. It's not a combo starter, but it at least lets you play. I was also thinking we cut Dark, but it actually synergizes with Promethean pretty well, doesn't it? Maybe at that point it should be Hita. We could play Hita instead of Nightmare Phoenix, and then cut the Dark altogether, or just play both. Let's do this. Let's do this. I can stream for a little while longer. I've got a D&D coming up, but let's... it's tough. I actually think this might be a good place to end it. We're coming up on 2 hours. Dark is Ogdosen's buddy. I don't have Ogdosend, though. In this list. Smile. Nib is great, but Snake Eye can play around it with just the Ash. Imperm forces them into having Extender. I don't... No, I don't like this. Imperm is good versus Ash, but it doesn't do... It's the reason Snake Eye is so good, which I'm sure you know, is because they're able to create so much advantage. You're at 97% after cutting 2 more in with 17 starters. I'd say that's sufficiently consistent. Is that really? That doesn't seem right, but okay. Thank you for the quick maths. I'm gonna use... Yeah. I think this is a good place to call it. I've got to get ready for D&D soon, and my wife will be home from work. So I just want to say thank you so much, everybody, for coming. This was a really fun stream. We're ending on a positive win rate, if only slightly. But honestly, that's pretty good with a deck like this. We will continue to work on this. I'm tempted to bring this to locals, but I'm kind of excited about Mikanko too. I kind of want to bring... This is the deck I was planning to bring to locals, so... We'll see. Ozzy, join the Discord. Thanks everybody for coming. Hope you have a great night. I really appreciate the stream. If you're new, join the Discord, subscribe. If you're not, thanks so much. And I'll see you next time.